Korea, the country that gave us kimchi, rain, winter sonata, taekwondo, and now the Koup.
Annyeonghaseyo, I'm Azzy and this is Germ. And what we have here with us today is the Kia Koup 2.0.
The Kia Koup was designed by Peter Schreier, the same bloke who gave us the first generation Audi TT.
The last time I was impressed by a Korean car, it was the Hyundai Tuscany. Why? Its low slung stance and sleek lines that make the car look super duper sexy. And it's the same with the Koup. I can't seem to find any fault with its exterior. Check out the bulging wheel arches that gives off a hunky "I visit the gym regularly" vibe. Okay, so it might resemble the Alfa Romeo GT towards the rear end, but hey, it blends well with everything else with the car. Interestingly, it shares 0 panels with the Strato Forte sedan. Open the door to the Koup and you'll be impressed by how luxurious it is. By Koup standard, the fully leathered interior, the nice steering wheel, the comfortable seat really does ooze, that sense of this is one coupe. The plastic used for the interior is very solid. Surprisingly for the Koup, it has a very spacious rear. So even an adult like myself can get really comfortable back here. Besides having a very spacious cabin, the Koup also gets for itself a very, very, very spacious boot. But wait, how did you that? Okay. The Koup doesn't feel out of breath even as you drive along traffic here in Singapore. Like this situation right now, start-stop traffic. I don't have to floor the accelerator just to get the car to move. It hums along smoothly with not much engine noise, the gearbox in its element. Effortless overtaking, in fact, as you enjoy a nice drive and the scenery around you. Under the bonnet of the Koup lies a 2-liter double overhead cam CVVT engine. Mated to a 4-speed automatic transmission with manual selection mode, it produces a total of 156 brake horsepower and 194 Nm of torque. It goes from 0 to 100 km per hour in 9.3 seconds. Driven along the expressway, the Koup feels very refined. There's almost 0 wind noise and the cabin is well insulated against road and engine noise. Pretty impressive for a Korean. And even as I'm doing now at about 90 km per hour, the tachometer is pointed just at about 2000 RPM. Should explain why the engine is pretty much quiet at this speed. Until I do this. The engine goes the refinement the moment you hit above 3500 RPM.
If you've always been doubtful about the way a Korean car handles, the Koup will impress you with its well-controlled body roll and nicely weighted steering.
Some might find the suspension setup of the Koup a little too hard, but personally I think it's nicely balanced between sportiness and comfort. And that gives the Koup an additional strength in the handling department. Even the steering wheel is nicely weighted. Don't you think so, Jerome?
If you've always been doubtful about the way a Korean car handles, the Koup will impress you with its well-controlled body roll and nicely weighted steering. Another impressive bit about the Koup is the petrol consumption. After a full day of driving, we averaged 7.8 liters per 100 kilometers, which is close to the manufacturer's figure.
As you can see, the Koup handles corners really well, even as you push it very hard into a corner. It just sticks like Velcro onto these tight corners. Impressive really for a Korean car once again, and I'm really having much fun doing this. Oops, that's the brake. Wow, the handling of the Koup is really impressive. From the 17-inch tires, it really does it very well. For less than $74,000, the Kia Koup offers you push start button, keyless entry, 17-inch alloys, reverse sensors. That's not all. A nice sunroof, Bluetooth connectivity, digital climate control, twin airbags. The list doesn't stop there. A full leather interior, factory fitted audio system, multi-purpose steering wheel that feels so nice when touched, and iPod and MP3 auxiliary input.
Another cool coupe you could consider would be the Volkswagen Scirocco 1.4. However, this would set you back another $29,801.
So if you're considering whether you should get the Koup or not, well, my suggestion is you should. After all, for $74,000, nothing else beats the Koup in terms of value for money. Well, there is the Volkswagen Scirocco 1.4 still, but that commands a $30,000 premium over the Koup. Yeah, I'll get one. I think it's a cool cheek magnet. Don't you think so, Jim? Okay, he thinks that he'll get one for his wife, but he will still rather get the Strato Forte sedan.